Hello, today is our rank up for rank 7 of the Mamool. If you've been doing your dailies each day for the Mamool Allied Society quest, today should be your rank up day, and I'm just finishing off my last quest here. And there we go, there is the plus quest. We're not going to show the plus quest because I want you to enjoy the storyline yourself. And just like that, we've got our reputation up to Sworn Reputation, which is rank number 7. And of course, we can get ourselves a wider selection of wares unlocked. You'll notice there are no new dailies to do, and we get the Harvest of Hope achievement. Gives us the title of the Shining Scale. So there we go. There's rank 7's main reward, the title. So it'd be Meoni of the Shining Scale. Quite cool, actually. In terms of the reward, then, I have none other than the actual sandwich that is part of the storyline. Yes. We got a tabletop housing item that's a consumable, which you can buy for 5 tokens. Yeah, so we get ourselves a sandwich. It says a Turali sandwich of lightly roasted meat and vegetables topped with savory olives. Awesome. Let's get this then, I guess. Alright then, here we are in our FC mansion. Let's try out this sandwich then, I guess. I really don't know if I like the idea of a sandwich being the rank 7 reward. It seems a little bit strange to me. Like this quest would have been suited to much earlier in the quest line. I think it does feel a bit strange for this to be the reward. It is a cool looking sandwich, don't get me wrong. It reminds me of like Pokemon, you know, when you make your own sandwich in Scarlet and Violet. Kind of gives me those sort of vibes. Only if it was that game, I'd be dropping the bread on the floor by now. But yeah, that's what it looks like. It's on this quite decorative plate with this almost infinity symbol going on there on the plate. It's a sandwich. What do you want from me? Right. Let's see if we can get the bread to leave the plate. So if we consume all of the 10 uses of this, I'm curious as to whether or not we'll get an empty plate or we'll get a plate with crumbs on it. Oh, we get an empty plate. Okay. That's slightly more useful. A lot of you might be wondering, how is that useful? A lot of people glitch things together to make some really interesting things, and getting spherical objects that thin is sometimes quite difficult, like that saucer type shape. So I can imagine some people that are way more creative than me using this in some of their creations for housing. But yeah, there we go. That was the sandwich. Yeah. But all in all then, the Mamool Allied Society quest, there is one more rank, right? There is obviously, you know, rank 8 to get to. I'm not sure. I'm guessing rank 8 would be the Framer's Kit at this point. I can't imagine what else we would get from that, but rank 7 being a sandwich, I know it's interesting to the story. I just think it's a bit strange that we would get a sandwich. I don't know, it just feels like such a small reward just on its own. Here's a sandwich, by the way. You know, I went to rank 7 with the Mamool and all I got was this lousy sandwich. Not a massive fan of that, if I'm honest. The Mamool are okay. They're not my favorite Allied Society quest chain by any stretch of the imagination. Their zone's cool, but I don't think it advances enough. I think they've spoilt me over the years with, you know, the Namazu Allied Society quests, you know, the Ananta, stuff like that, where I was actually more engaged. Whereas this, I don't know. I don't really have much of a resonance with this storyline personally, but it was cool that we got the bird mount, which isn't really a bird, but I do still think that was way too early in the quest line. Anyway, let me know if I'm wrong. I'm sure lots of people are excited to get a sandwich. That is inevitably what happens. I complain about something and everyone else is like, but sandwich. So yeah, leave your sandwich happiness in the comment sections. Yeah, the next time we do one of these videos, we'll hopefully get a Framer's Kit or something more tangible to my liking. Much love, enjoy the rest of your day, and I'll see you all next time. Bye bye.